guys, and welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. In today's video, we are covering Tana Mongeau on the Jeff FM podcast and Trisha Paytas' absolutely ludicrous possible baby names. No time to waste, and let's spill some tea. Tana Mongeau made an appearance on the Jeff FM podcast this week and maybe dropped some hints of getting out of the OnlyFans business.
And I need that so bad. I need to stop selling my nudes.
It seems that Jeff and Tana have discussed doing some sort of collaboration a few times in the past, like a frenemies vibe, they say.
Are you down to talk crap on people?
Yeah. Do you think Trisha and Ethan ever fucked though?
I don't know. He seems like the type of guy to not cheat on his wife. You know what I mean?
You're right.
The thought of Tana quitting OnlyFans is actually really surprising because it seems to have been making her a lot of money since she got into it.
How much are you making on OnlyFans monthly? Are you allowed to say?
It depends though. I mean, there's definitely been some $1 million months. I'm good with the high 100,000s.
I would be pretty good with making a couple $100,000 a month too. Speaking of a Jeff and Tana collab, Tana has a couple of ideas too.
I have a show on OnlyFans called Tana Gone Wild, and then which we can totally put our sex tape on whenever you're ready.
Have you done a sex tape?
I have not done a sex tape.
Not yet.
Tana thinks that if her and Jeff did a sex tape and released it, it would make $8 to $10 million. I mean, what else do you need, Jeff, right? The topic of Tana's exes come up, more specifically Bella Thorne.
She just actually is she was engaged and she just called it off, and I'm like really debating, should I slide in, you know?
Would Tana really get back with Bella, do you think? I seem to remember it not exactly ending well and a lot of drama coming after that. They have been seen hanging out and seemingly getting along fine since though. And while on the subject of exes, Jeff and Tana talk a little bit about the crazy Britney Spears wedding situation that happened.
Hot take for me is that it sucks. Let her fucking live. Like, God, this girl can't even just like have a wedding that goes over. But if that was me personally, kind of hot. You know what I mean?
You like that?
Imagine Tana crashing like Jake Paul's wedding or something. Tana, if you see this and you plan on doing that, please go live while you do. Jeff hops on that hypothetical thought train and thinks about doing something similar.
Or I end up dating Liza and we're getting married.
That's the toxicity level I was trying to reach on this episode.
Because see how he showed up with the camera filming?
Yeah.
That would be Dave. And he'd be like, fuck this, she's my wife, I love her.
Damn, should that be your next move?
Maybe.
Tana and Jeff briefly discuss one of Jeff's recent previous guests, Lana Rhoades, and turns out that Tana has been shooting her shot with her for a while now.
So I've been actually trying to fuck Lana Rhoades. And the other night we were supposed to hang out and she was like, I'm with this guy. And I was like, who's the guy? And she said this guy's name. I hate his guts. I literally hope he dies. It's the worst person ever. Like blah, 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 blah. He's like very famous. And then she sent it to him and it was so awkward for me. Like now it started new beef.
All right, let's discuss who you think this person is that Tana hates. Our main clues are that he is single and is apparently super famous. Comment down below who you think that is. My mind is literally blank. But anyway, moving on. Trisha Paytas is currently 27 weeks pregnant now, which means there are only about 13 weeks left to go. Of course, by now, the subject of the baby names is something her viewers, fans, and followers are anxiously waiting to hear about, but it seems that Trisha and Moses might not be announcing the name until the birth. They didn't clarify exactly when they would be letting everyone know the name in the recent YouTube video upload that they did, but they did go through a vetoed list of names that they will not be using at least this time around. It seems that Trisha and Moses are still intending on having more children soon after this current pregnancy. I actually saw in another video, because yes, I do watch Trisha Paytas vlogs in my free time. She said that she hopes to be pregnant again by next summer, and I saw a lot of people commenting saying, wow, she does not know what she's in for.
Today we're doing a video that was like the #1 requested in all my live streams, everything.
Damn, what's with the attitude? Acting like you don't want to do this.
We had a son name and a daughter name picked out from the beginning.
For a boy, Trisha really likes the idea of naming him Moses and having a junior in the family, but Moses is against this and doesn't understand why there would be two Moseses walking around the house. But he also explains that in the Jewish tradition, it is more of a thing to name the son after the grandfather rather than the father. So his dad's dad is a Moses, but his dad isn't. So to him, it would make more sense for their son to name his child after Moses.
So you did that out of respect to your father, you named your child after your father.
Oh.
To me it feels like it's like It's all about me. I want to name my kid after
Oh,
me.
interesting.
They go through their list of possible names together, starting with the boys.
I really love the name Zohan. I love it. And we love that movie. That's like our movie, our thing.
Moses is so obviously against this name, but Trisha clearly loves it. Moses says it's always going to be tied to this comedy thing, and Trisha reckons that that could be their son, like funny or whatever.
And I don't want to give any kid a name that's hard to pronounce.
Zohan's easy.
But that's not so hard.
I want it so bad. I still feel like I'm gonna like work it in there somewhere.
Trisha's other top of the list boy name is Hubie from Hubie's Halloween. There is a very obvious theme happening here for Trisha's name ideas. I mean, what about just like Adam? The topic of twins comes up as well.
If we have twin boys next,
It can be Zohan and Hubie.
yeah.
You heard it here. You heard it here.
But that's the only time.
Oh my god.
Trisha says she feels in her heart that they could have twins. I honestly really think she's underestimating how much work newborns are.
This one I've always loved. This one I talked about for years. Like since I was a kid, I thought this was the coolest name, and it's Ice.
I don't think that's a good name. Sorry, I said it. I think Moses hates it too. Look at his face.
Then this was another one that I've had for so long. Like there was like always 3 boys' names. It was something, and then it was Ice and Diesel.
That's a dog's name. Sorry, but it just is. Moses hates that one too. Like, look at his face.
Okay, this one I really love. I really love, and I think it's a strong name. Saeed.
Yeah, but it's like not either of our culture.
Yeah, this is great.
Of course she doesn't care that it doesn't belong to her culture. She has no grasp on that situation, Moses. Cut to the laundry list of religions and belief systems that she's adopted over the years.
But it is, I guess, more Arabic, and we're not Arabic, but we have Indian names for girls, so I kind of like that you can like pick a fun name from like another culture. And
Moses seems to go to his happy place while Trisha rants about how cool Saeed from Lost is, who she clearly has a huge crush on.
And I'm sorry, of all the TV show characters, Saeed is like really badass. Like he's really tough. Like if I had like well, my son can be whatever he wants to be, but I could just imagine him being like a Saeed type on the island. Like I picture you.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
Is he okay?
I know someone had named their dog this, they named their pit bull this, so it kind of threw me off. But Drogo.
Has Trisha said anything about homeschooling? Because kids are brutal, man. A kid's name can set them up for an entire school career of nicknames or bullying. Just saying. If you guys do like these names, though, Trisha is giving you full permission to adopt any of them for yourself, even though she literally has based all of these names off of TV shows and movie characters.
Honestly, you guys can take any of these too, because I do think these are good. Except Zohan, don't take Zohan.
Okay, so for a while, there was a joke about what Trisha was going to call her child, and I believe the joke started on one of our live streams, but I think she's kind of like serious about it now.
I kind of love it, and people ask about our baby Papermate.
She told my mom, like, I want to call him Papermate. So just so you know, she's not calling him.
No,
I do not understand how she's even serious about that.
Papermate, what do you think?
No.
Not at all.
Papermate. I don't even know like how to form a joke or something to say about that one. It's literally just ridiculous. Like, I'm not even really laughing about it. Just stop with the nonsense.
Maybe first name Happy, middle name Camper.
Happy. Oh, well, Happy is an Amazon reference to Happy Gilmore, so we could name him Happy. That's cute. I like that.
Happy is also the name of one of the dwarves from Snow White. Just FYI. Trisha keeps forcing Moses to pick his favorite off of the list she has curated, and it's so obvious that Moses doesn't like any of these.
Can he be Zohan Moses?
It makes more sense to do Moses, though, hon.
Oh, now you want Moses back, okay.
No, I don't want to do.
That's literally not what he's saying. She's like setting him up to pick something that she wants by offering worse suggestions. Like, would you rather eat a jar of worms or drink a glass of Old Mayo? You don't want to do either, but you still pick the one that sounds least bad.
We could do Zohan, and you can call him Zohar if you want.
No, it's a hard name, but let's go.
Trisha gets into the girl names that are on the list of ones they love, but won't be using this time around.
The first one I love, and I've always said this has been on my like names of list, is Cookie.
Uh-huh.
What are your thoughts on Cookie?
I don't know. I think like nothing that's like food.
Why? Cookies
It's
are
like-
my favorite food, though.
I don't know. Just thinking about all the stripper names.
I believe pasta is too, though, no? What about butter pasta, Paytas Hackman? Or fuck it, Korean fried cheese, Paytas Hackman?
So her name would be Cookie Ugia Paytas Hackman. I love cookies more than anything in the whole world. I just think, and how cute, baby cookie. You want a cookie?
Moses makes a point when talking about this name option that one day she will not be a baby anymore, and what if she wants to be taken seriously as a lawyer or something?
Okay, well, I love this one, Priscilla, but it kind of has also that Priscilla, Queen of the Damned, which is kind of demonic.
So this is interesting because she's basically saying she wouldn't want to name her daughter that as it's something demonic, right? Well, Queen of the Damned is actually the Queen of Vampires, I believe. But another girl name on her list is Renesmee, which is in reference to the Twilight couple Edward and Bella's daughter. And she chose that name for the list as a reference to that movie, not just by coincidence. So,
I don't know.
It's just nice because it's like princess, but it's not princess. You know, it's
I like princess. What about princess for a name?
he literally hates all of her name suggestions. It's too funny.
We could have a whole, like, cultured family if we had Saeed.
You can't, though. How does she not understand this?
You can adopt a boy named Saeed, then it works.
She's like, oh my god, then it could be legit and no one could come for me. The list of names also consists of, get ready for this, Furby, Cherry, Sparkle, and Moses' contribution, Celebrity. I don't know why I was expecting anything less. Something I noticed in past videos when the topic of names has come up, a few of you commented that the name might be Malibu, which was not mentioned on this list, so still could be a possibility. But which of these names was your favorite? Comment down below. My vote is on Papermate for sure. That is going to be it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. And for now, here is some eye bleach.